Hello, and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. So, something that I learned last time from editing my stream is that I need to speak louder. So if you think that I'm speaking too loud, go ahead and let me know, but last time when I was editing my stream, I found that I cut out at least a quarter of the time, which was not great. So I'm sitting closer to the mic and I'm speaking louder. So we started into the defect last time, so I don't have to say everything about him. I find the defect is fun, but not easy. He's very easy to find ways to set up combos. It's not like you're waiting for that one card or anything. But there's like 3 different ways to set up combos. One is lots of electricity, the other is another primary one is lots of claws, and then the third one is just throw everything at them. Every power card you can get, every orb you can use, basically just throw everything at them. Oh boy. I don't feel good about this. I lost. I didn't lose immediately, but I have only 1 health left, and I didn't draw any block cards. Except Force Field, which I couldn't play anyway. Oh, unlocked. Echo Form, which is a nice card. It's not the best power card because it costs 3 and it's ethereal. Now if you upgrade it, it's no longer ethereal, but Equilibrium, also not the greatest card ever. Rebound is very good. Put the next card you play on top of your draw pile. Very good for comboing, especially with claw cards. Equilibrium it's okay. It doesn't help with ethereal. Even if you retain your hand, ethereal cards will still vanish at the end of your turn. Echo Form is useful for claw cards and for one defend card that I don't think we've seen yet. Also just useful in general, but especially useful for cards. Because then the raised attack goes off twice. I don't like any cards. Okay, you duck into a small hut. Inside, you find what appears to be a forge. The smithing tools are covered with dust, yet a fire roars inside the furnace. You feel on edge. So you can upgrade a card in your deck, which is fine. Or you can rummage and obtain a special relic. What the special relic does is every turn, 1 card in your hand is upgraded. Pain is the opposite of regret. While in hand, lose 1 HP whenever you play a different card. Decide to see if you can find anything of use. After uncovering tarps, looking through boxes, checking nooks and crannies, you find a dust-covered relic. Taking the relic, you can't shake the sudden feeling of sharp pain as you exit the hut. Have you disturbed some sort of spirit? And goodbye. Oh man, I got Girya! You can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times, so when the gain strength, that's an optional thing to do. And we also got fruit juice, or max HP. And I'll take boot sequence. Alright, so this is, you can do one of these three things. You don't get to do both this and the other things. Now, because I've got that, the warp tongs, at the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat, smithing is not as valuable anymore. And I've also got full health, so no point in resting. So we're going to lift. Permanent +1 strength. Oh, and preserved insect. Really going well this time. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, it looks as though he's been gouged and trampled by a horned beast. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. Find loot. Found some gold. You searching? There are 3 things you can pick up from these. It's gold, a relic, and nothing. Yeah, the 4th time, the monster returns. Now, the chance the monster returns is stated down below. And you're not... it's always in a random set. But when the monster does not return, you can either find nothing, find gold, or find a relic. While searching the adventurer, you are caught off guard. Now, even though this is not marked as an elite combat, he still counts as an elite, because that's what he is. Goodbye. Preserved insect health there. The mob bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. So it just breaks the relic the first time that you spend gold. Oh, that's a nice timing for Glacier to be upgraded. Okay. For this dude. The Hexaghost always does the exact same attacks every single time. His first attack, where he's doing the 6x6, that is based on your current HP. Every time after this time, it's not based on your current HP, he actually has a set amount of damage. But the first time, if you come to here with low health, he'll be doing 2x6, or if you come here with high health like I did, 6x6. I'm gonna pull up a colorless potion. I'll go with Discovery. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna go with Bullseye. Electrodynamics is nice if you have multiple foes, I know. Multicast is nice if you don't plan on using a lot of cards. Which is okay for this fight because he'll stick up a bunch of burns in my hand. Or in my deck. Bullseye is nice if you plan on using a lot of orb-based attacks. You know what, actually, I think I'll take Multicast. Alright. May as well do... Oh, okay. So we're doing dual cast first and then go. He's the only foe that will be there, so then that. That's why not. Because I have blue, I do actually have block already, so strike. 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 That. Filter. We'll cast. Break. Oh boy. Things are about to get nasty. See that burn pluses? It turned all of the burns in my deck into burn pluses. They now are twice as effective. Burns are the same thing as decay. You lose you take 2 damage at the end of your turn. But now I have burn plus, which is 4 damage. I'm still gonna win it anyway, though. Yep, I won. Multicast. Alrighty. I don't really like Buffer. It tends to end up that it doesn't do anything at all. Like, you'd be better off just playing the defend card. So, I'm gonna get Rainbow. If you upgrade it, it doesn't exhaust when you play it. Astrolabe is very good. You get you get 3 upgraded random cards. Sozu means you don't get potions. I still have 4 strikes, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Astrolabe. Ooh, nice. Got Equilibrium, which I said is not that great. Sweeping Beam, which is, again, not that great. But we got Static Discharge Plus. We're gonna get a lot of electricity. You encounter a group of bandits wearing large red masks. Hello, pay up to pass. A reasonable fee of all your gold will do. Heh. Most of the time I fight. These 3 are challenging. So this guy's first strategic effect is he lowers your dex by 2. This is why I'm happy I have Glacier. Pointy does not do very much damage. But Romeo and Bear do a lot of damage after turn 1. I'm gonna go with Sweet first. And Static Discharge, oh yeah. I'm thinking of letting him hit me, honestly. That'll get 4 electricity right off the bat. I'll do Focus. Here we go. We'll cast. Those 2 will cry out if you kill Bear. Nothing happens for killing anyone else. I'm gonna do Chill. Shelter. For killing them, you get the red mask. This is the only way to get the red mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. It also has an effect for 1 event we might see later. I'll go with Dewey. These dudes are fun. The one in front, can give you, weaken, which means that your next attack, your attacks next turn do less damage. This guy, every time he attacks you, he always does the same damage, and he gives you 2 wound cards. And then this guy, when he attacks, can give you the I don't remember what the name of it is. It's a broken heart. It makes you take more damage. Thankfully, he's the guy who attacks last, so it doesn't apply to this turn, just the next turn. And that's enough. gonna go with Human Gloom. Followed by Sweet. No, followed by. Static Discharge, followed by Upgraded Chill is just an 8. And we'll do dual casting. That relic that triggered is you do 5 damage to all foes every time that you play 3 skills in 1 turn. Frozen Egg tells you what that does. We'll go with Cave. And I want to rest. Below half health, so I'm gonna rest. You walk by an eerie statue holding several masks. Something behind you softly whispers, "Stop." You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it's not a statue, but a statuesque, gaunt man. Even breathing? Face. Let me touch? You betrayed? It says 50% good face, 50% bad face. That's not strictly true. He has 5 faces he can give you. 1 does absolutely nothing, and then 2 are good and 2 are bad. I got the one that does absolutely nothing. For me? For me? Oh yes. Yes. You see one of his arm flicker, and your face is in his hand. Your face has been swapped. Nice face. Nice face. You feel more talkative. Righty. Unfortunately, the upgrade on this thing doesn't decrease its cost at all. I'll go with Zap first, then Rainbow. And I'll Boots. Auto shields. Yeah, blue ball. Static discharge boost. Chaos. And I'm not using it. There we go. Oh, I have to get rid of something for fruit juice. I'll get rid of liquid bronze. And I don't want any of that. And I'll lift. No. Actually, I want to... Yeah, I'll lift. That's all 3 levels. We can't lift any. This game does not have mods on the Switch. And I haven't finished it normally anyway. Gonna go with Rainbow. This is a decent tender. I'll use dual cast first. Now chill. Chaos. Static discharge. Glacier. And I want to play a power card. Do I have... Ooh, Echo Form. Force field and like defragment doubled with the Echo Form. Filter. Now I can play Force Field for free. Double use the full cast. Glacier. And then double use Chaos. There we go, dual cast. Nah. Gonna double use Chaos. Field. Elements for Brain. I just need to get rid of the Collector. I'm not really concerned about anything. Double used. There we go. And let's get an actual Echo Form. And I was hoping for the one where it says you can't forge anymore, but given my small deck, I think it'd be best if I go with a Ripper. Yeah. Alright, we found it. Tomb of Lord Red Mask. This is what the Red Mask is useful for. A highly ornamented tomb can be seen on the other side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins, with a scratched out inscription above it. Now if you don't have the Red Mask, it costs all of your gold, all of it, in order to get the Red Mask. Don the Red Mask for 222 gold. You don the mask and the tomb starts to flake away. A secret passage. The passage is lined with countless stolen goods and mounds of gold. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? I am war. Alright. Echo Form. And Force Stone. Keep getting Echo Form right before getting Deep Dragon. That's nice. We'll do Rainbow again. And another Zap. All lightning. Oh man, they're totally screwed. Okay. We're gonna go with Chaos. Elter to kill this guy. And I'll just... Dual cast with one. I got Pocket Watch. I really like Pocket Watch. I don't have a huge deck this time, so I'm not getting aggro. Alrighty. This is not a great boss for this deck. Okay. Gonna boot Sage Prince. Rainbow. There we go. Echo Form. Fragment and I'm gonna go with double. Gotta get charge. And I'm gonna multicast actually. No, dual cast is more efficient. Yeah, I'm gonna dual cast and then chaos. That'll help. Alrighty, I'm gonna sweep. That him. Dual cast to get that out of my slot. Right. I'm gonna double chaos. Using auto shields first would have done squat. Unfortunately, I got block out of that, so I'm gonna defend and then do it. And then Equilibrium. Alrighty. Next up, I'm going to start with Glacier. Force Field because it's free. And I guess Melter. Then multi-kill. Start with all lightning. What happened? My computer freeze. I'm gonna see on Twitch if my stream is going. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. Computer unfroze. What went on? Whatever. Defend and do it. And dual cast will kill him. That was weird. I hope it doesn't happen again. Seems nice. It would be even better if I had capacitor. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna go with Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw one card. It's not terrible, not fantastic with this deck, but it's not terrible either. Honestly, I think I can get all of the... Yeah, I can get all the relics. And I can get a card removed. Get rid of A. Oh. Start with auto shields. That is pathetic. Green die. I'm gonna do Defragment followed by Doom and Gloom. Echo form. Because I have echo form, I'm gonna do loop first. Got something in my eye. That is annoying. Okay, it's still gonna be doing a lot of damage. I'll use Glacier. And keep it at that. I hate having stuff in my eyes. I never seem to get them out. The stuff in my eyes, not the eyes. Okay. We're going to start with Sweeping Beam so I can get 2 more cards. That sucks. Okay. Then we'll do Melter. Break. That's it. Dual cast. Oh, come on. Didn't even target once? We'll go with Equilibrium. Oh. And still didn't kill him. Oh, but this will. Ah. Unceasing Top. Very useful, but not for my deck. It's very useful if you have a claw deck. But it would have been more useful to have this closer to the start, so I could have known that I was trying to get claws. But at this point, it's not useful at all. And there's Capacitor. Boy, Ornithopter is very good. Just in general, you heal every time you use a potion. Boop. Rainbow. And Bootsy. Loads of fun here. Okay, we got Echo Form, Fragment. static discharge twice, so now I get 4 electricity every time. Then I want to capacitor. I have a lot more. That. Then I want to do chaos. Moving these twice. More cards. Chaos. Alrighty, time for Mill. Equilibrium. Melter and... no damage. We're gonna rainbow twice. And then... here we go. Chaos twice. Dual cast. There we go. Heal tick hit. I need to start actually pushing. I'll keep that. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen, you start to question if you are going insane, or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway, and why would they lie? Embrace Madness, receive 2 Madness. It costs 1 energy, reduces the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this combat. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Especially because it's just a random card. You don't get to pick. Lose 12 HP. Focus, become cursed with Writhe, which is not that great. It does heal 23 HP. And because I have that backpack, I'm gonna go with Writhe actually. Because I start each combat with 2 extra cards anyway, so this is just 1 card, or 1 of those 2 extra cards I don't get. As you take a moment to stop and carefully observe the undulating landscape around you, a hint of a pattern starts to emerge from within the randomness. Whenever the demented noises begin to interrupt your thoughts, you struggle through the mental pain and ignore it. Eventually, you successfully map out a path forward, and continue on, now resistant to the nefarious nature of this alien place. Orichalcum is very good. If you just don't is very good. It stacks with so Orichalcum triggers before your orbs do. So and it even triggers before any curse cards would cause damage. It's very good. If you didn't grab any block during your turn. I'll take it. Sweeping beam. Cast. Please kill something. Oh, come on. No. I say battle or Calcum. Alright. Got Echo Form. We've got Static Discharge, I'll take it. This was Defragment. Capacitor. Kill. Loop. Ball lightning. Thank you. Chaos. If I start with Sweeping Weave and a Pillar, guys are back. And Melter. Oh, an Ice Cream! Ice Cream is the best rare relic in the game as far as I'm concerned. Energy is now conserved between turns. If you play Echo Form first and you've already got Echo Form, it counts twice. So then the first, so what happens if you have multiple Echo is, so it says the first card I play each turn is now played twice. It'd be like the first 3 cards I play each turn are now played twice. It's not like it'll play the card 4 times. Because of what my final boss is here, I'm not taking it. Actually, I'm gonna skip this altogether. I've lifted everything and I've got the, I've got the coffee dripper, so I have to smith something. As soon as I can figure out how to select something. Okay. Smith. What am I gonna smith? I'm gonna smith this rainbow. Focus potion, gain 2 focus. Strength potion, gain 2 strength. Potion of capacity, gain 2 orb slots. Alright. Now, capacitor, loop, rainbow. Those are all permanent effects, so I may as well play them, right? Go form. Fill. And Orca. Static discharge. Oh yeah. Dual cast. Every time I play 12 cards, my turn ends and this thing gains 2 strength. So, the goal of facing this thing is to kill it in as few turns in as few cards as possible. I'm gonna do auto shields, force field, shooting beam, without lightning. Fragment twice. Force field, chaos, doom and gloom. And Melter twice. Ooh, now ice cream is even better. Okay. We're gonna multi-kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna dual cast. 54 times 2. And then my lightning killed him. Aha! Thump thump. A deep pulsing dread can be... Actually, that says to thump. To thump. To thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire? The source of this evil? You charge your core to its maximum. You deal 905 damage. Heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 35,758 damage to the heart. A total of blah damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. Heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Got a new unlock. So the rule for the unlocks is there are 3 card unlocks and there are 2 relic unlocks. So, and it's every other one. At least I thought it was. Whatever. Sunder. Deal 24 damage. If this kills an enemy, gain 3 energy. Very nice card. Upgraded, it's dealing 32 damage, which is a lot. Meteor Strike. Costs 5 energy. It is very rare that you can play this card. But once you played it once, you get 3 plasma and you'll probably be able to play it again. Unless your deck channels a lot of other stuff. Turbo is very useful for playing Meteor Strike. Gain 2 energy. Add a Void to your discard pile. Void is a status card. You can't play it. It's ethereal. And it takes 1 energy from you when you draw it. That's all 3. Now we can move forward past that Act 3 boss. First up, I'm going to tutorial the Watcher for you. A blind ascetic who has come to evaluate the Spire. Master of the Divine Stances. Their starting relic is Pure Water. At the start of each combat, add a miracle to your hand. So, now that I have finished a full run with each of the first 3 characters, I've got an extra bonus little triangle at the top left corner of my screen, to the left of where it says Dragon Rider Luke. That is 3 keys. I will be picking up the keys through various events. The reason I'm bringing it up now, you can see on my map, there's one elite that's kind of spouting flames. He will give you a key, but he also has a buff at the start of the combat. The buff is random. It's plus 25% HP, or plus 3 attack, or heal 5 every turn, or metallicize 4, which means it gets 4 block every turn. It's random, and it can apply to any elite of the same category as the act you're in. So, not fun. I don't like to face those elites as Act 1, I don't like to face the stronger elites, for Act 1. But, so I try to avoid them. But other than that, it's important that you face them in order to get the key. Now, if you don't get the keys, you can still unlock the next Ascension by beating the Act 3 boss. You don't have to get all the keys. But I like to, so I'm going to try to most of the time. Alright, so the way the Watcher works is, first off, you have miracles. The Watcher is centered around retaining cards and changing stances. we've seen retained stuff for earlier heroes, but there are a lot of cards that the Watcher can retain. And it'll actually say it on the card most of the time. The last time we had Equilibrium, where it was retain your entire hand, that's basically useless for the Watcher. You're going to be retaining a lot of your hand most of the time anyway. The other thing is stances. You have... you can enter Calm, which does nothing, but upon exiting the stance, you gain 2 energy. You can enter Eruption. You can do Eruption. It's enter Wrath. In this stance, you deal and receive double attack damage. So you only do that when you can quickly switch to Calm or exit your stance altogether. There are cards that can do that. Or you're about to just kill off all of the foes anyway. Or there's a third stance we haven't, that you don't see in any of the basic cards, called Divinity, where you gain I think it's 3 energy upon entering the stance, and you deal triple damage, and it doesn't do anything for the damage that you receive. So that's another good way to exit Wrath. I'm going to just do Vigilance and wait. Strike the last twice. And alright, Eruption. We're gonna hit this last. This guy dies, and this guy. Talk to the Hand, I love this card. Deal 5 damage whenever you attack this enemy, so use it against bosses and elites. Gain 2 block. These guys are annoying because the only status effect I can even inflict against these guys is with Talk to the Hand. Okay. That would be great at any other time. Diva Form. Ethereal. At the start of your turn, gain energy and increase this gain by 1. Very good against every boss except this one, because this elite tends to make it so you have basically nothing in your hand. Fasting is the opposite. If you have both Diva Form and Fasting, you're good to go. I don't like to play Fasting if I don't have Diva Form. Gain 3 strength, gain 3 dexterity, gain 1 less energy at the start of each turn. With Diva Form, it cancels that entirely. Against this boss in particular, though, Fasting is not bad. Because you rarely have enough cards in your hand that it'll matter. Your lower energy by 1. No. And strike, and that's it. I only have 2 energy. Talk to the Hand and defend. Strike. Strike and and only strike. Alright. Eruption, Vigilance. That's a nice combo there. You have both Eruption and Vigilance, it'll cancel each other out on the energy cost. Yeah, that should kill, right? 18 plus 12, not 31. Darn it. Strike and defend. Strike. Strike and defend. And then Eruption. Okay. So, Mantra. If you gain 10 Mantra, then you enter Divinity. That's how you get to Divinity. There's one other card, I don't think it's unlocked yet, that'll just skip you straight to Divinity, but then you die next turn. So you better kill all your foes that turn. And by the way, when it says die next turn, what it does is it inflicts a status effect on you. So if you have an artifact, then that won't. Then you don't die next turn. That deals when your next turn starts, it deals 999,999 damage to you. So if you have Barrier up, it also won't kill you. Because Barrier blocks the next attack. That said, I've never fulfilled either of those conditions to block the die next turn, but you totally could. I just haven't. Perseverance is a retain card that is very helpful. At the start is the exact same thing as a defend card, but when retained, increase its block by 2 this combat. Permanent for the combat. Alright, finally, Scry. Look at the top X cards, so this is Scry 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your draw pile, you may discard any of them. This is very helpful, especially when you're trying to look to get around ethereal cards, curse cards, status cards. So like, for example, let's say I have Diva Form in the next 2 cards in my deck, and I don't have 3 energy, I can discard it, and then it'll just... I won't draw it when it has the draw 1 card. Very useful. Unfortunately, there are only... there are 4 cards that can scry. One of them is a power card, and the other 3 are common cards. And then there's a... and then the only other way you can scry is there's a relic that can scry. So, it's hard to get scry cards. And they're all good. So. Now, we're starting with Diva Form. We're gonna also do a Miracle and a Talk to the Hand. And enter. We will have plenty of energy to do whatever we want to do, but we need to keep in mind that going into Eruption when this thing is attacking is a very bad idea. Now we can do this then. Skip it. I'm not gonna read it. You found a relic. Continue searching. Now the nice thing is, that relic that I got applies even for this combat. I'm gonna start with D4. Talk to the hand. Corruption. He doesn't do a whole lot at the start. Break. Corruption. Got through fate. Break. If I drink this, then I'll kill. Wheel Kick. Deal 15 damage, draw 2 cards. Not so great for its energy cost, but with Diva form, I can kind of ignore the energy cost. I'm going to Smith Diva form, so I don't have to play it the first time it comes. Talk to the hand, strike, strike, strike. Cut through fate. Corruption. Strength potion, corruption. And lock them. Vigilance. Break. Diva form. Miracle. Alright. We've got Wheel Kick. Through feet. Corruption. Empty mind. Spin. I lost. Oh well. Got to the first boss. Buddy. Strike. Bend. And do anything about that. We got new cards. Cross Straight. Gain 2 mantra, gain 4 block. It's an okay card because it costs 0. I think it's Cross Straight and Devotion are my favorite ways to gain mantra. Then Blasphemy is the card I was talking about. Enter Divinity, die next turn. Gremlin is madly shuffling cards on the table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity, so, 12 cards. Match them to keep them. 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. There are 5 cards and a curse card here. Guess how many I'm gonna get. Answer. All of them. The pattern is always the same when you restart. So... Empty cage. Not fantastic. And up to the hand. You're no evil. Battle him. And okay. That'll get me 15 health over the course of time. Vigilance. No evil. Frank and you're no evil. Like, or a Calcum, very useful. Then we've got Fasting. I think I'll take Fasting. Alrighty. Battle him. Up to the hand. Casting. Up to the hand. That will do. Right. So, you're no evil. Smite. Smite. Corruption, fight. I don't need 2 fasting. I'm gonna leave it. Battle him, leave reality, and talk to the hand. Vigilance. Faith. Corruption. You're no evil. Yeah. Might. And should have done the smites before Fear No Evil, but whatever. Talk to the hand, Deep Reality, and wait. Corruption, Might, Vigilance. Passing. Deep Reality. Corruption. Might. Persistence. Might. Fear No Evil. Safety. Safety. Fear No Evil. Might. Really need to get corruption. Perseverance. That's right. Now I know. Now I can just kill him. Whatever. Corruption. Might. Alright, lesson learned. Deal 10 damage if fatal, upgrade a random card in your deck. Very nice. I don't really need any more attack cards, so I'll take that one. Fusion Hammer. If I have lessons learned, I don't need to be able to smith. Light. Okay. Battle him. That's not gonna kill. It will if I use a potion. Only doing 30. Notably, that that upgrade that you get only applies to the next. Wait. Fear No Evil. Talk to the hand. Wait. Persevere. And smite. Oh, get conclude. That's fine. I need something that hits all foes. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Actually, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 ka ka ka. Murder, 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 ka ka ka. Gaia donation box. You decide to stay in line out of fear to see what will happen. Eventually, you are face to face with the leader. Well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Ka ka ka. You chant too. Why not? Take on this dude. Okay. Battle him. Fear no evil. Diva form. Ooh, I don't know. Master Reality might be better. Given how my deck goes, I think I'll go with Master Reality. Have Aura Calcum. I'll just do blue. Every time that guy deals damage, you get a wound card. Back to the hand. Disruption. Talk to the hand. Fight. And this might be the Bottled Flame. I don't want any of those, so what do I get to put in the front of mine? I'm gonna go with Fear No Evil. Sneaking past a group of shrouded figures, one of them approaches you. Got anything for me, friend? Please? Maybe some coin? I just need somewhere to stay. I have treasures I can trade. He seems delusional but harmless. You can offer gold, or you can rob him, and if you rob him, you get cursed with shame. I have a small deck, so I'm not going to get cursed. Oh, yes, yes. Here, a fair trade. I'll take Chrysalis. Shuffle 3 random skills in your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. Crescendo, Vault, and Evaluate. I guess it's not terrible. Okay. Battle him. Vigilance. And defend. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Fight. First hit. Rush down. Evaluate. Deep reality. Safety. Fight. Attack this turn. But I can attack next turn. Vault. Casting. Evaluate. Window. Fight. Fight. You're no evil. Decrease. Here we go. Corruption. Full dagger. And we got Devotion. Huh? Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I want to rest. Battle him. Walk to the hand. Fear no evil. Deep reality and... Devotion. Fasting. Walk to the hand. Walk to the hand. Corruption. Seven. Perseverance. Corruption. Learn my lesson. Switch to dagger. 7. Corruption. Violence. Might. There we go. Establishment. Whenever a card is retained, reduce its card by 1 this combat. This means that, all those smites, if I keep them, they're going to be costing 0. Fortunately, it can't go to negative, but... I'm already at plus energy, and I don't really fancy getting either of those, so... Black Star. Navigating through the beyond. You discover a glowing tesseract spinning and shifting gently in the air. Touch it. Sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Take 1 color's card. See, Mayhem is really nice, except if you have Conclude or any other end your turn cards in your deck. Instead, I'm gonna go with Purity. Yeah. Triumph. The remains of a ghostly creature sink slowly into the mud before you, barely visible in the moonlight. You have proven yourself amongst your sisters. Standing victoriously, you wait in silence as the others ceremoniously place the creature's skull atop your head. The ritual has concluded. You head toward the spire. These are the memories of the Silent just before they arrive at the spire. Keep doing dumb things. Fasting. Battle him. Fear no evil. Corruption. Talk to the hand. Devotion. Might. Talk to the hand. Deep reality. Might. Crush down. Establishment. Talk to the hand. Perseverance. Vigilance. Deep reality. Safety, perseverance, no evil, Damaru, at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. I love that one. Okay. I'm gonna skip. Okay then. So we've got Battle Hymn. Deceive Reality. And Hear No Evil. Devotion, Rush Down, Casting, Talk to the Hand, Like Water, Light, Blue. Establishment. Corruption. Talk to the Hand. Talk to the Hand. Hear No Evil. Alright. Now we've got Perseverance, Safety, Purify, Light, Light, Corruption, Perseverance, and Ritual Dagger. The question card makes it so that I can get look at 4 cards for at the end of for this choose a card thing, but it doesn't apply this time. And now this guy. Of course, when I have a ton of power cards I rely on. Oh well. Battle Hymn. Rush Down. Corruption. Talk to the Hand. Hear No Evil. Ocean. Bastion. Fox in hand. Fox in hand. Establishment. Like water. Deep reality. Might. I'm gonna use Ambrosia. Safety, perseverance, and I'll do lessons learned. I'll do deep reality first. And have another safety. Hear no evil. Might. Corruption. Might. Hear no evil. Deep reality. Might. Throw a fire potion at him. Now for ritual dagger. Ah, I killed you with the ritual dagger. That thing had a ritual dagger in it when we started the fight, if you didn't notice. The thump. The thump. The thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire? Source of this evil? Prime your staff with divine energy. You deal 809 damage. Heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness begins to fade. A sudden burst of energy emanates from inside you, jolting you awake. Heart retreats upwards. A large door is revealed in its place. This only happens if you get all 3 keys. If you don't get all 3 keys, you do not get to see this. The final act only unlocks when you have all 3 keys. Having all 3 keys was unlocked by defeating all of the acts. By finishing Ascension 0 with all of the first 3 characters. The Watcher is a free DLC character. Like it was a part of a free update to the system last January. That's the final shot. All right. Here's the final elite combat. It's always the exact same. Battle hand. Establishment. Rush down. Talk to the hand. Corruption. Oh, that kills. Wow. Okay, Ritual Dagger. Fear no evil. Fasting. Vigilance. Ocean. Like water. Deep reality. Oh, the Ritual Dagger just discarded. Wow. Okay, that's insane. Okay, Smite, Corruption, and Ritual Dagger. Got the Pantograph, which matters squat, and the Gambling Chip, Weak Potion, and I'll take Carve Reality. This is the heart, the true final boss of the game. But we're only on Ascension 0, so just facing the heart, just beating the heart once is not enough. Now, the fact that I got to the final act, I only had to defeat the third act boss in order to unlock Ascension 1, so this is automatically a victorious one, even if I die here. Cards to replace. Get rid of Fear No Evil. Lessons learned. Aren't gonna do anything. So, this thing has Beat of Death. Whenever you play a card, take 1 damage. It also has Invincible. Can only lose 300 HP per turn. Establishment. Battle him. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. And that'll be it. The reason I got Purity was because of that thing, where it'll create a bunch of status cards. Okay. This devastating attack here, 3 times 12. Make that first. Now it's 2 times 12. That's still a lot. If you have the bronze scales, or anything else that will give you the spike effect, that thing, it then takes 36 damage from you just sitting there and taking the damage. Very helpful. Go with Carve Reality. Perseverance. That's the one bad thing about this spoon. Where it says, cards which exhaust when played, instead discard 50% of the time. That includes for Slimed. I just waste my energy there. Oh well. Wait. And then this thing. This 45 here is the only time that I ever use barrier with the defect. Is when it's doing this huge attack. Talk to the hand. Leave reality. Rush down. Ocean. Casting. Like water. Vigilance. And we're in. Might. Lessons learned. No point in retaining that. Perseverance. Now I'm in Divinity. Okay. Talk to the hand. Might. Purity. Get rid of that. And you're no evil. Yeah, it's not looking likely that I'm gonna win this. Talk to the hand. Eruption. Talk to the hand. Carve reality. Ritual dagger. Oh, and it just discarded. Awesome. And smite. It upgraded its own beat of death there. Now deals double. Spin. Might. And concludes. Oh man, it was so close. It had 23 health left. As you sow, so shall you reap. Foreign Influence, Alpha, and Mental Fortress. Mental Fortress is alright. Foreign Influence is very good. Choose any one of 3 attacks of any color to add into your hand. And if you upgrade it, then it costs 0 this turn. Alpha is probably the most obfuscating card ever. It doesn't tell you like what happens with it. So if you have a card that makes another card and you view it in the compendium, yeah, that was unlucky. Thanks for watching, Gigantodwarf. So Alpha is probably the most obfuscating card ever, because it says shuffle a beta into your draw pile. If you go to the compendium and it says what beta does, beta says shuffle an Omega into your draw pile. You can't find Omega until you actually see it. What Omega does is at the end of every turn deal 50 damage to all foes. So if you manage to get Omega, then your foes will die. But it takes 3 turns, so, or a lot of drawing. So it's a little tough to get all the way to him. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.